Hi, this is the third video in these trig equations first type. This is 1c. Questions of the form cos beta is 0.32 and beta is between 3 pi and 2 and 2 pi. What is tan beta? Non-calculator. So, learning intentions are that you will understand how to solve problems of this form and assume knowledge, Pythagoras, unit circle, SOHCAHTOA, and multiplying without calculators and manipulating surds. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, as in all of these questions, is draw a unit circle. And we're looking for cos beta, and beta is between 3 pi and 2 and 2 pi. So if we start at 0, pi, 3 pi on 2, so there's pi on 2 up there, it comes all the way round to 2 pi. It's going to be the fourth quadrant. So we're going to have a triangle like that, where this is beta on the outside. That'll be 2 pi minus beta there. But I can create an identical first quadrant triangle like that. And that angle in there, if I just call that, for my working purposes, beta dash, and we'll deal with that triangle and then look at the sign at the end. Now, the base of that triangle, of both those identical triangles, is 0.32. which is cos beta. So, second thing, draw out, so pull that triangle out and draw it here. Now, I could write it out as being 1, 0.32 and x, but I'm going to scale it up. So I'm going to deal with 32 and 100 instead. So that's the same ratio, it allows me to deal with whole numbers. So I've drawn my triangle. I've drawn my unit circle. I'm going to use Pythagoras now to find out this unknown side, because that will allow me to work out what tan of beta dash is, and then I can work out finally what tan of beta is. So using Pythagoras, x squared plus 32 squared is 100 squared. So x squared is 10,000 minus 32 squared. So you have to be able to do this without a calculator. 32 squared, 32 times 32, I would recommend breaking it up like this. So you've got 30 and 2 times 30 and 2, which would give us 900. 30 times 2 would be 60, 30 times 2 would be 60, and 2 times 2 would be 4. So 32 squared is in total 1024. So 1024 there, and then x would be the square root of 8,976. Okay, now tan of beta dash, which is here, would be the opposite over adjacent, so square root of 8976 over 32. And we have a look back to our unit circle here. Now these triangles are identical. The tan of the angle, tan is the height there. So the absolute size of the of tan is going to be the same. The only thing we have to worry about is the sign. And you can see here that it's going to be negative. And in the fourth quadrant, you can check that if you remember your CAST acronym there. So cosine's positive, all positive, sine positive, tan positive. If cosine's the only one positive here, tan must be negative, and we can see it's actually a negative value down here. So tan beta dash equals that. Tan beta is the negative of tan beta dash. So final answer then, tan beta is negative square root of 8976 over 32. But I reckon we can simplify that surd a bit. So let's just have a quick go at that. We've got square root of 8976. Now it looks to me like 4 would go into that. If you add 1 onto this, we're going to get 8980, so 4 is going to go in. You can't use a calculator, so 8,000 would give us be 2,000 fours. So for the 8,000 we'd have 2,000 fours, and then we'd have another 200 for 8,800, another 100 to make it up to 900, that would be another 25 fours, That leaves us with 76, which is one shy of 80, and 80 would be 20, so there's 19 there. So that's 2,244, which looks like, so we can basically, we're saying we can express this as root 4 times root 2244. But this definitely looks like you can get another 4 out of it there, 2244. So the 2000 would give us 500 fours, the 200 would give us another 50, and the 44 would give us another 11, so giving us 561. So basically what we're saying here is the square root of 8,976 can be written as, all the way down here, root 4 times root 4 times root 561. Now, what this means is that our answer here could be written as negative, now root 4 times root 4 will give us 4, so 4 root 561 over 32, which is, so here's our real actual final answer, negative root 561 over 8. And there we go, done. So, quick recap there. We're solving problems of this form without a calculator. Again, always draw your unit circle, put your triangle in, go back to the first quadrant, pull your triangle out, either label the original units or scale up to whole numbers. So in this case we have 32 and 100 and x, and that was beta dash. Use Pythagoras to find the missing side, use SOHCAHTOA, and then you have to go back to look at the quadrant to interpret the sign. So you've got the magnitude of the number, you have to get the sign right, and then if you can, simplify. There we go.